Hey VC, it's Ron. Hope everybody had a nice record store day yesterday. I did. I went out, picked up some stuff. We had about 10 different store locations here in Phoenix participating. I went to about 3 or 4 of them. I got pretty much everything I wanted to get. There's some stuff that, you know, would have been nice to have had, but, you know, I didn't see it. But that's just the way that it goes. And, but I did pick up some stuff, so I'm pretty happy about it. Spent a little bit more than I'd planned on. You know, I walked in, I started seeing all this cool stuff, and I started grabbing and grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. Kind of like Trump grabbing his money, you know, I just kept grabbing and grabbing. But anyway, you know, I picked up some cool stuff. Yeah, my last video I made a major blunder. I showed this JFA record and I played the damn thing at the wrong speed. When I first put the record on at 45 RPM, it sounded way fast. So my natural instinct was to, you know, drop it down to 33 1/3, which I thought maybe it was because it had a small spindle hold and it had a couple of songs on one side. But yeah, that was wrong, and a few of you guys brought that to my attention. I kind of had a feeling that there was something wrong when I was in the vocal part of side 2. But anyway, I'm spinning it again at the correct speed. So yeah, this is the bag of goodies I got yesterday. So I'm just gonna start pulling some stuff out of here and see what we got. Let's pull out a single to begin with. Oh, I got Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. This is a reissue of a 1970 single that was the first single on Bizarre, and it's My Guitar, also called My Guitar Wants to Kill Your Mama, and the B-side Dog Breath. And this is on green vinyl with black marble. Pretty nice pressing, nice thick vinyl. And this is a limited edition of 5,200, and I got number 2882. So that's a nice uniformed number, nice cardboard sleeve. It had been a long time since I'd heard this song. This was originally released on a 45 only. Okay, let's pull out another single here. Oh, I got the Deviants, and this is a reproduction of their only single. And this might be a newly designed picture sleeve. And this is a limited edition of 1,300 copies on Munster, Spanish pressing. And this is off of their second LP, Disposable. And really cool proto-punk number. You've got to hold on. Very, very cool. And I got several singles on Munster. They're all limited edition of 1,300 copies. I got the Kinks. This is a reissue with the original artwork cover, and this is a domestic pressing on Sanctuary. Sounds really good. 5-track EP from 1967, and it sort of reproduced the Pi label. This one song on here is, it's called And I Will Love You. I think it might have made its first appearance on this EP along with Mr. Pleasant, because I've not been able to find that on anything else, and I had never even heard that song before. So that was pretty cool. So that's another one. Let's pull out an album this time. Okay, I flipped the record. No, let's pull out an album. Here's the Easybeats, Good Friday, and this is a US pressing, and it's a reproduction of the UK version of that album, and it's got a song on here called, it's Hound Dog, the one that Elvis did. Well, that's on here, and that's not on the US pressing, but the US pressing has a song that's not on this album. And this is mono, which is cool because you don't want stereo because stereo's fake stereo. So really cool, and this was a limited edition of. See, I saved all my stickers and I wrote out the number that were pressed on the sticker. This is a limited edition of 2,500 copies, black vinyl. And this is George Young right here. He's the older brother of Angus and Malcolm Young from AC/DC. Okay, let's pull out another 7-inch. I've got more 7 inches than I did 12. This is the In Crowd, and this is another Munster release. It's originally recorded in 1965. This is a reissued single with a newly designed picture sleeve. And the In Crowd were actually would become the band Tomorrow. Actually, these 4 guys right here, that's Tomorrow. And this is Twink, this is Keith West, Steve Howe, and I forget his name. But there's another guy behind the sticker, but he was not in Tomorrow. Actually, I think this picture might be a little later than the band that's on this recording. I think at this point on this recording, Twink had not joined the band yet. And his real name is John Alder, and before this single, he was in a band called The Fairies. Not to be confused with the Pink Fairies. Okay, let's pull out another one. Here's the Mike Stewart Span. This is real cool psych rock. Another issue on Munster, limited edition 1300. Yeah, these Munster singles, they made the backs look like they were old and grubby, just to give them more of an older vintage look. Let's see. Then I got the Valentines, and this is a UK import, and this was very, very limited. Only 500 copies of this were pressed, and this is notable for having Bon Scott, who become the lead singer of AC/DC. Like you guys didn't know that. And yeah, this is really cool. This has actually got their band that Bon Scott was in, the Spectres, and it has him singing lead vocals on Gloria from 1966, and to me that's kind of the standout jewel on this whole album. And it's got some liner notes. Pretty cool. It's on black vinyl. And then I got a Rhino side by side, Born Under a Bad Sign with the Butterfield Blues Band and Albert King. And yeah, they finally got rid of those terrible vinyl sleeves, and they got these nice die-cut cardboard sleeves for this series. It's pretty nice. I'm glad they made that move. So this is a limited edition of 3,000 copies. pretty neat. Two different labels, and each side of the vinyl's different looking, so that's neat. And I got the electric Prunes, Sunday's issue, Record Store Day, and a couple of nice rare tracks here. Now those songs have been issued in the UK, but this is the first time those have been issued in the US. Reproduction of a Reprise white label promo. Yeah, this is early Prunes. Excellent, excellent stuff. They're actually demos. Then I got Dave Davies' reproduction of the original UK EP. Real nice sleeve, and there's the tracks. These have a real nice sound. Pretty much everything I bought yesterday, I think, has nice sound. I was real happy with everything. And there's the label. Kind of like the pie label. And this is a limited edition. I didn't write it on there yet, but it was a limited edition of 3,000 copies as well. Okay, let's go for an album this time. Got the Third Power reissue. Now, I have an original of this, but this looked like an awesome issue, so I went ahead and I grabbed it. Killer Heavy Detroit Psych from 1970, and has a gatefold cover, which the original did not. Nice old school style cover. Really nice packaging on this. And it comes on red vinyl with a white label, Vanguard label. And it comes with a booklet. Really nice booklet. Nice quality paper. Yeah, this is an excellent album, and definitely strongly recommend this. It also came with a download card where you can get some bonus tracks. I wish they just stuck like maybe a 7-inch EP in here or something, you know, instead of this, but it's cool. And then it also had this strip on the corner on the spine of the album. It's got some information. Mastered from the original master tapes. Housed in a deluxe tip-on jacket. Download card with bonus tracks. So, yeah, really good one to get. I got this Animals 10-inch, Animal Tracks. It's a US pressing, and it's a reproduction of the original UK 7-inch EP. And I grabbed this hoping that they would have some rare tracks. Some of the Animal stuff was not released here in the States. And I was hoping that this would have something. I couldn't really recognize any of the titles. And everything that's on this ended up on the album The Animals on Tour, which is actually not a real Animals album. It's just something the United States threw together. But this is the original place that those tracks were originally on. It was the Animal Tracks EP. And then I got the Mickey Finn, another Munster release out of Spain. For some reason it says made in Germany on here. That's a sticker. That's totally wrong. These are Spanish pressings. And this is really essential psych rock right here. Garden of My Mind. Some of you are familiar with the Droogs, the 1980s LA band. Might know that song because they did a cover version of it. This is the original version that the band wrote. Garden of My Mind. And these come with new liner notes. Pretty neat item. And Time to Start Loving You is on the flip. And then the last album I got the Sonics live at Easy Street. And this is really cool. In fact, just a few days ago they posted the pro shot video of this gig on YouTube. And there's always been some raw footage of this show floating around on YouTube. But they finally posted the pro shot version of this, and it is really killer. Close-ups, lots of multi-camera angles, really cool. A lot of surprise guests on that gig, and I won't name names. I'll leave that up to you to discover it, but very cool. And it's on black vinyl. And see if I can remember how many of these were pressed. I think 3,000, 3,500, something like that. I didn't write it down on this one, but something like that. And the last one I got, it's not a record store day release, but it's been just recently released. And it's Living Children, Crystallize Your Mind. And this was just released recently on Sundays. Really cool punkadelic, and it comes on crystal clear vinyl, which is pretty spiffy. And the B-side is nice mellow folk rocker. Really cool single. Could have used a nice heavy fuzz break during the middle of the song, which it doesn't have. I think that would have spiffed it up a little bit, but still very cool. Okay, that's all I got to show. And yeah, I've been kind of looking at some of the other record store videos, and I haven't seen anything like the kind of stuff I just showed. You know, people have different tastes, and they were showing pretty much more modern stuff is what I saw. But I'll keep looking, and I can't wait to check out your guys' videos. So start making them and getting them posted, and I'll be looking. So till next time, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you then.